Okay, today is Friday, the 10th of April, 2026. And it's hard for me to believe that only a week has passed just because a lot of things have happened since last Friday, which was Good Friday. For one thing, I did make it safely to the island nation of Curacao, a Netherlands um, a possession of the Netherlands, the Dutch. Dutch is the official language, and that along with Papiamento, which is really kind of complicated to me. So I just try to make sure I always have my translation thing at hand. But even when you don't understand people, you can still communicate with them. So this morning I did the deed. I did it. I skinned my head. Oh, it's so nice. One thing about being here, it's at the temperature that I consider ideal. It's like my perfect temperature, and that's like high 80s. High 80s, 88, 89. And right now I'm sitting in a room, the fan is on, no air's on, the door is closed because it's too much sunlight coming in this time of day. Actually, it's not so bad. But so I had a lot of daylight, which is great. And so this is the west side of the house. So like after a certain time, like after 3 p.m., the sunlight hits this side of the house. And it's the perfect space for me. So I will be here for the next 6 months calling this home. And yes, I bald my head. It feels so good. And the story I told about balding my head, I talked about the man who said to me, it's been scientifically proven that people who wear wigs are unhappy people. And the reason why I rejected that is because I'm not an unhappy person. So when he said that, it made me laugh. And I was like, what? So he's thinking because I'm wearing this wig that I'm an unhappy person. Nope. I'm the most happy person you ever meet. So no, I couldn't live with that. So, and then I just felt like it was a good reason for me to go ahead and decide, hey, if you're gonna be bald, and stop flipping and flopping. So I said, that's it. Yeah. So yeah, so that's why I told that story, but I felt it needed um just a little bit explanation. So yeah, so that's just down to basics, just it really is the easiest way. I don't know what else to say about it. People always say, "Oh no, I can't have no bald head. I got a funny shaped head. I got lumps in my head." And I always laugh when I hear people say that because I had no idea what my head was going to look like with no hair, but I knew that I couldn't have no hair on it. So that made it easy. It's like, so whatever my head is, that's what my head is. And sometimes people do have funny shaped heads. What you gonna do? But yeah, so it feels good. I got it done. It took like at least two heavy razors to get it skin ball. Yes. And so to keep it skin ball, really skin ball, I'll have to shave every day. Like when I go into the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash my face, I also have to shave. But a lot of times I'll do every other day because I don't feel like I need to do it every single day. But if I'm going out for an occasion, if I don't wear head wrap or head dress like I have been wearing lately, because I love gelees. They are so pretty and they're elegant and feminine. So I feel like I'm in my feminine energy when I wear one, and So I really love the gele. So I make sure I have enough fabric so I can make a gele anytime I want to. But for now, my head is hot. It's sweating right now. But yeah, so I'm happy to be back bald again. What can I say? I was trying to let my hair grow just to see how fast it was growing. And in 7 months, the whole time I was in New York City, I would say it grew like a half an inch, maybe three quarters of an inch. That's how little it grew in 7 months. So I said no. And then it was just looking crazy. It was just looking crazy. So this looks much nicer than the way it was growing out to look, you know. And as I said before, for some reason, gray hairs get really coarse and tough, and you can't do anything with them. They just want to stand out. So I feel like since they all want to stand out, I'm just going to cut y'all off. They're worse than chin hairs. and you got to live with those when you get to past a certain age. But yeah, so as little hair as possible on the head. That's what I'm going for. So yeah, I like it like this. It's like now I can feel it feels cool because the fan is on. So yeah, I'm done with the hair. I don't know what to tell y'all, but I don't need hair. What else can I say?